check it. Alright guys, what is up? We are back for another AMC and APE update, and in this video we're going to focus on the TA and the fundamental data to try to find out where price action is going to go next. We don't just focus on one data point. We look at multiple data points, put them all together, critically think, and then come to a conclusion. And again, don't trust me. I'm just some guy on the internet. Do your own research, do your own DD, and do your own TA. But if you like, I got some here for you that you can check out. So let's go ahead and check out the charts, the facts, and see what we have going on.
Alright guys, what is up? We are back with another AMC and APE update, and in this video we're going to look at the fundamentals and the technicals to try to find future price action. But listen, don't trust me. I am just some guy on the internet. Do your own research, do your own DD, do your own technical analysis, and make your own decisions. But here you can look and see, because I have technical analysis and due diligence for you, but just use it as a data point and then critically think to make your decision. That being said, let's go ahead and get into the charts and see what we have going on. So if you guys can see, this is extremely bullish for AMC. And as I said, people were saying that I was misleading people or everything like that. I told you guys we were getting the bounce. We just had to find the bottom. We were able to locate that using RSI on the smaller time frame and using the falling wedge technical analysis. Now that we got that bounce on the smaller time frame, you guys can see that we are going to remain this uptrend, and this uptrend is remaining intact on the smaller time frames and on the larger time frames. So falling wedge is a way that you can tell if an uptrend is still bullish. As you guys can see, we have this uptrend, boom, hit the top on this double top here, so we go up, hit this double top, and a double top can be slightly higher. The second top, it normally is. That's like a true double top. But as you guys can see, we have the double top come down, and then they try to short us down, and stop momentum. And as you guys can see, we find a bounce, and now we are breaking out of that falling wedge, take the retest of the top of the falling wedge and break out to the upside, and now we are in an uptrend. And I'm thinking that we're going to be retesting this high of $8.50 here in the next week. So I'm thinking it's going to remain extremely bullish. So this upcoming week, I am looking for the $8.50 retest of the high, and we might have a possible $5.90 retest again, or $6.25 retest. As you guys can see, that's strong support and resistance. As you guys can see, we have strong support and resistance here at $6, here at $5.75, and really around $5.50. Very, very strong support and resistance. We might have like a retest of that here on Monday, come down, have like a sharp drop pre-market, and then run up. Or we might have a pop pre-market. This would be like the most bullish scenario. We have a pop pre-market, boom, pop to the upside, and then just start taking off and running. A bearish scenario would be like we have a come down, we have to retest the $6.25 region, and then move to the upside. Absolute lowest $5.75, but we really have a strong reaction off this $5.90 region. I'm really mark that a little bit more clear. The $5.90 region is extremely good for support and resistance right now. So that is what I'm looking at on the smaller time frames. We also have these golden crosses on the 1 hour. So anytime the 50 EMA, which is marked in gold, crosses above the 200 EMA marked in white, that is called a golden cross, and that is what even the most sophisticated traders use, or quote unquote smart money uses, to determine if a stock is bullish or not. And as you guys can see, we have a golden cross right here on the 1 hour time frame. We have it on the 2 hour time frame, and we have it on the 4 hour time frame, which is extremely bullish, and especially on the 4 hour time frame. This could actually transfer to the daily time frame, because as you guys can see, we have the 50 EMA starting to curl up on the daily time frame. We used it as support here on the daily time frame, which is extremely bullish, and we're probably going to have another test of the 200 EMA here in the short term, which is at $7.72 at time of recording right now. So I am looking for the retest of $7.72, and if we can break above that and move to the upside, you can expect a lot of bullish momentum for AMC stock. So the overall aspect of this is that I am bullish for this upcoming week. I do want to see a little bit of consolidation. If we don't see an immediate move to the upside, we might have a retest of those lower lows that I was talking about. But as you guys can see, the uptrend is intact. We have remained higher high, higher high, higher high, and we also have a possible cup and handle formation forming here on the 4-hour time frame. If, as you guys can see, so it's either on the daily time frame or the 4-hour time frame. You can use both, but as you guys can see, we had to have the cup here, and then if it remains on this uptrend and this uptrend remains on track on a smaller time frame, boom, we'd have a cup and handle, and then we'd see a breakout to the upside. Extremely bullish for AMC stock. So many reasons to be bullish. As you guys can see, we have a buy signal on the daily time frame for the super trend, and as you guys can see, that normally correlates with large movements to the upside, which are sustained over time. As you guys can see, we got the buy signal, we have a long move to the upside, buy signal, long move to the upside. So this is a couple days movement. That's why we look at the longer time frame. When in doubt, zoom out. Buy signal on the daily time frame, long move to the upside. And that's how I knew this uptrend here, the one we started when we broke out of the falling wedge and retested the upside, that's how I knew this wasn't over, because of the super trend being daily on the or being bullish on the daily time frame. We also have green weekly MACD. Like, there was just too many bullish fundamentals on the bigger time frame. We have bullish momentum on the daily MAC, or bullish MACD on the daily time frame. We have bullish MACD on the weekly time frame, which normally correlates with large movements to the upside. As you guys can see, green weekly MACD, large move to the upside, green weekly MACD, large move to the upside, green weekly MACD, large move to the upside. Same thing here. And there's just too many bullish things. Momentum is holding. They tried to slow us down. They tried to stump us. They tried to short us down, and momentum is looking extremely, extremely bullish. So I am expecting to print another green weekly candle, like I did predict in last Friday's update, that we were going to predict a green weekly candle for this week. I do predict another green weekly candle for next week, and it might even be an extremely large green weekly candle. If we can break above that $8.50 range, this thing is going to start running. That is the golden zone, what I call it, between $8 and $12, because as you guys can see, there's little support and resistance there, and anytime we break above that that zone, you guys can see we have large price action to the upside, and this is overall bullish in my opinion. So when in doubt, zoom out. The technicals are extremely bullish for AMC stock. If we look at the alligator, I love to use this, and this is also this. So this is showing you how much momentum a move has. As you guys can see, the bands have a lot of width between them when the move has a lot of momentum, and then when the move's coming to an end, the bands get close together. The green band is bullish, the blue band is bearish. It also works very well with a momentum indicator. As you guys can see, this is the momentum indicator marked here in purple. It just comes up and down for highs and lows, and that shows you how much momentum is in a stock. And as you guys can see on the 4-hour time frame, on the daily time frame, we have, so we're on the daily time frame right now. As you guys can see, we have a ton of momentum, and momentum is looking extremely bullish. People are worried about us coming back down to $4, $5. That's not gonna happen. We have way too too much bullish momentum, way too much bullish technicals on the larger time frames. As you guys can see, the alligator with the bullish with the momentum indicator is extremely good and useful, and we have a lot of width in between the bands still. We have the bullish band on top, and we have the momentum indicator saying we have a ton of momentum. And when you combine these two momentum indicators slash technical indicators, it is extremely bullish, and this is on the daily time frame. And that is why I am saying we are going to maintain this uptrend. We're going to have another green weekly candle print this upcoming week, and you can take that to the bank. It's like, no, you can't. This is not financial advice. Don't listen to that. But anyways, guys, so that is what I'm looking at on the technicals for AMC stock. Like I said, extremely bullish. I will be updating you guys even more throughout the week on AMC stock. Let's go ahead and look at some of the technicals for APE stock, and then look at some of the fundamental data, because we are still on the threshold security list for AMC, which is extremely bullish. APE, we have bullish articles coming out about AMC and APE. So this one's saying that APE stock could climb 50%, 150% from here, basically saying APE stock could squeeze, because if it climbs another 150%, it will absolutely start to take off, because we'll be at that $3 to $5 range. And once we get past $3 to $5 with APE, I'm telling you, this thing's going to get volatile very, very quickly, very, very fast. So once we get above this recent high of like $3 right here and $5, so look, between like $3 and $5, if we can get above $3 to $5, especially this recent high of $3, which is gonna be the next test for APE, and I'm about to break down the technicals for APE, you will see a nice move to the upside for APE. And it's just my personal opinion that APE could even have more squeeze potential than AMC. I know people don't like to hear that, or whatever the case may be. It's just my personal opinion, but the reason why is because it's way more shorted, it's way more manipulated. As you guys can see, it's the #1 most shorted stock on Yahoo Finance. If you look at the regular short interest, though, it's like only 6.42%, but a lot of short squeeze screeners, sorry, that's a tongue twister, say that APE is the #1 most shorted stock. So guys, that is just the fundamental details of it, the facts of it, and that is just one thing I'm pointing out about APE. AMC short interest is at 25.52%, all-time highs for all 2 years that I've been covering AMC stock. I have not seen short interest this high, not even since when we had the massive run up the last time on AMC. So I'm extremely excited, extremely hyped, and there's so many reasons to be bullish on AMC. This is this week's call option data, but as you guys can see, you can still look at the options chain. And see that we have a ton of gamma that could push us up to that golden zone. So things can get very, very quickly, very, very crazy if we can get above that $8, $9, $10 range. You guys can see that there's a ton of calls accumulating around that area, and that could push us up even higher to like $12, $13 very, very easily, very, very fast. So let's go ahead and look at the technical data for APE. That was the overall aspect of the fundamental data, extremely bullish for AMC being on the threshold security list. Why? Because GME was on the threshold security list for about 30 to 31 days. When it went to 500, we could see crazy price action, and the FTDs are racking up, and they are coming due, and that is guaranteed buying pressure for AMC stock. And that is one of the reasons why I think we're seeing so much bullish momentum, as well as the bullish improving fundamentals. We're starting to see the overall news, not that I trust the mainstream news, but they're just starting to be more bullish for AMC and APE. They're starting to put out bullish articles because they want to be ahead of the run. They want to say that they predicted things, and that's just how they like to roll. They'll say that they'll spread FUD, but they'll also put out these bullish articles when they know it's about to run, because they want to be ahead of the run and say, hey, look, we told you so. That's just my personal opinion. We don't trust the mainstream news. That's just my personal opinion, but that's how I think about these. It is a data point, and I use it to put all my data points together and critically think. So let's go ahead and look at the technical analysis for APE, where I think APE stock is going, what I think about it, and then wrap up the video. And I will be covering more again, guys. I'll be dropping videos throughout the week as I do more research and find out more information. So guys, Ape had a extremely nice bounce off that $1.64 region. As I got said, it would have to go below $1.60 for me to even reconsider my thesis that this is not in a bullish uptrend still. I think that we're going to get that $3.36 retest here soon eventually. It might even happen next week with this momentum that we're getting on Ape stock. It's starting to go bullish here on the 4-hour, which will transfer to the daily. Yeah, so you can see that bearish momentum starting to end, and we're going to start transferring to the daily time frame. RSI was extremely oversold on the daily time frame, so that's how you know the bottom was coming in, and we're starting to get this bounce. It looks like there might be a little bit momentum to the downside, so we might have a little bit of consolidation here at this $1.50, $1.60 range. But in my personal opinion, that would be a buy. So in the bearish scenario for Ape, I would be looking at a retest for the $1.60, $1.50 region, maybe even $1.40, maybe even $1.40, and we also have support at $1.20, which is a major support and resistance. If it breaks below $1.20, it would, I don't think that is a possibility, but that would be an extreme buy in my personal opinion, because I know there's going to be an extreme bounce back to the upside. But I'm thinking that Ape is going to get very volatile over the next coming weeks, and we're going to see some extreme price action. You guys can see that we have bullish indicators on the super trend on the lower time frames here. So if we go all the way down to the smaller time frames on like the 15 and the 30, you guys can see that we're starting to get these buy signals, which will transfer to the larger time frames, and we are also in this overall bullish uptrend. So my bullish scenario for this would basically be for next week to retest the $3.36 high, or the other local high of, let's see where exactly that is, $2.75. My bearish scenario would be to retest $1.60 and $1.50. I do think that Ape is either going to consolidate sideways or have a nice pop to the upside because of the volatility over the next coming week. And my prediction for the overall week would be a green candle for the weekly green candle print for Ape. So I do think we're going to get a green weekly candle here for Ape on this upcoming week. So that is just my personal opinion on Ape. Again, I am just some guy on the internet. Don't trust me. This is just the technical analysis and the fundamental analysis that we are using to try to figure out where price action is going to go next. And no, we don't just rely on the charts, even though technical analysis is one of the main tools that will tell you everything. And the technical analysis for these two stocks is on fire right now, but we also use the fundamental data to back that up to find out where price action is going. So guys, if you like the video, go ahead and subscribe for more information like this. Remember, you can check out my Discord and Twitter, both absolutely free, especially my Discord. Obviously Twitter is free, but especially my Discord, I drop stock picks there, AMC updates. You can ask me questions. I'll try to answer them, all types of stuffs, and I'll probably do live streams there, so you can go ahead and check that out if you like. But guys, just look at the fundamental data. AMC is extremely bullish on the threshold security list for over 18 days. Ape is having bullish articles come out about it. AMC is having bullish articles come out about it. We have bullish fundamentals improving, like the popcorn, more movies coming out. We got the beat on earnings. We have the overall technicals saying that we are in an uptrend. We are getting higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. We have a ton of bullish details on the bullish indicators, like the super trend, like green weekly MACD, like Bollinger Bands getting very tight on the weekly time frame. If you guys look at that as well, we can look at that real quick. So we go to the Bollinger Bands, and the Bollinger Bands are used to determine a squeeze tight move. So we're going to go ahead and put it on the Bollinger Bands. I like to talk about this in my video, especially on the weekly time frame. As you guys can see, Bollinger Bands are starting to constrict on themselves, get it very, very tight. And last time we seen that, we seen massive price action to the upside. Bollinger Bands getting very, very tight, constricting on themselves, massive pop to the upside. Now they were overextended because that move, but Bollinger Bands getting very, very tight, massive pop to the upside. And again, once again, Bollinger Bands getting very, very tight, indicating a nice move to the upside is coming, in my personal opinion, especially with all these bullish fundamentals and technicals. So guys, that is the video. AMC short interest at all-time highs. Gamma can go crazy at any time. Ape, #1 most shorted stock. Things are looking bullish. FTDs are due. Hopefully you found the video informative. I know I did. If you did, go ahead and drop a like. Subscribe for more content like this. And as always, have fun. Stay safe. Make money. Peace out.
Alright guys, that was the video. Hopefully you found it informative. I know I did. If you did, go ahead and drop a like. Subscribe for more content like this. And again, you can check out my Twitter, my Discord. It's absolutely free. I drop updates there, stock picks. You can talk to me, whatever the case may be. I don't mind. I'll try to answer everyone's questions. But again, I hope you have a good weekend. Shout out to everyone that's been supporting me lately. The channel's been going crazy. Thank you to everyone who watched the end of the video. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.